Hey everyone, Harry here. Have you ever dreamed of finding the perfect city to invest in rental properties? A place that practically prints money for you month after month? Well, today I'm going to reveal 10 cities that are cash flow powerhouses for rental investments. And trust me, some of these places will seriously surprise you. First up, let's talk about Boise, Idaho. Now hold on, Boise? Really? Yes, absolutely. Boise has been quietly booming in recent years, drawing young professionals and families from pricier West Coast cities. With relatively affordable property prices and skyrocketing demand for rentals, investors are seeing excellent cash flow numbers here. But here's the twist. There's a hidden reason Boise might just be your next cash flow machine, and I'll explain exactly why in a bit. Next, let's fly down south to Chattanooga, Tennessee. This underrated city combines a strong local economy, an incredibly affordable housing market, and a growing population. With major corporations and startups planting their roots here, job growth is steady, keeping rental demand consistently high. But the real secret to Chattanooga's rental profitability? A surprising neighborhood strategy few investors talk about. I'll unpack that soon. Ever thought about Fort Worth, Texas? Located in the shadow of Dallas, Fort Worth has been flying under the radar as a rental investment hotspot. This city boasts a thriving economy, diverse job market, and a significant influx of new residents each year. Investors here report surprisingly strong returns due to Fort Worth's mix of affordability and consistent rental demand. But what neighborhoods are bringing investors the best returns here? Stay tuned. I'll reveal the exact areas you should target. Now let's head north to Columbus, Ohio. Columbus might not be on everyone's radar, but seasoned investors know it as a goldmine for rental cash flow. Home to major universities and a rapidly expanding tech scene, Columbus attracts both students and professionals alike, creating a steady stream of potential renters. What's even more intriguing is a little-known policy in Columbus that's boosting investor profits even higher. I'll share what that is very shortly. Speaking of cash flow surprises, let's talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa is quietly turning into an investor's dream city, thanks to an appealing combination of extremely affordable properties and a strong rental market. With thriving energy, aviation, and tech industries, Tulsa ensures steady employment opportunities for tenants, driving consistent rental income. But here's a shocker. Tulsa has one unique advantage over almost every other city on this list, and it's seriously boosting cash flow. Keep watching, because you won't want to miss this. Jumping back east, let's explore Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte is booming as a financial and tech hub, drawing thousands of new residents every year. Property prices, while rising, remain attractive enough to generate excellent rental returns, especially in up-and-coming neighborhoods. Investors here are experiencing fantastic monthly cash flows, but there's an unusual strategy many are using that's pushing their profits even higher. Stick around, I'll get to that shortly. What about Jacksonville, Florida? Known for its sunny weather and stunning beaches, Jacksonville is quietly becoming a rental powerhouse. Affordable housing, strong employment opportunities, and a growing population create the perfect environment for consistent rental income. But Jacksonville holds a hidden advantage most investors overlook, and it's responsible for some truly impressive profits. I'll dive into that intriguing detail in just a moment. Heading out west again, let's look at Spokane, Washington. Spokane offers investors a unique opportunity. Affordable properties combined with rising rental demand from residents priced out of bigger cities like Seattle. Investors who've already jumped into Spokane are thrilled with their monthly cash flow results. However, Spokane's true profit potential lies in an unexpected niche market that's quietly booming. Curious what that is? Hang tight. The answer might surprise you. Next, let's spotlight Huntsville, Alabama. Home to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center and a thriving tech sector, Huntsville is experiencing explosive growth. Investors here enjoy affordable entry prices and stable, high-quality tenants. But here's what's fascinating. A secretive investment tactic used by local landlords is driving profits far above typical returns. I'll uncover exactly what they're doing differently very soon. Finally, have you considered Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Once an industrial hub, Pittsburgh has reinvented itself as a tech and healthcare hotspot. Affordable properties, combined with strong renter demand from students, young professionals, and healthcare workers, have made Pittsburgh a cash flow magnet. But what's driving returns even higher here is something most investors haven't realized yet. I'll share that surprising detail shortly. So, which hidden factors in these cities are pushing cash flow through the roof? And how can you leverage these secrets to grow your own rental empire? Get ready, because I'm about to reveal everything. Let's jump straight back into Boise, Idaho. Remember I mentioned that there's a hidden reason Boise is booming for investors? It turns out Boise is uniquely positioned as a relocation hotspot for remote workers escaping expensive cities like San Francisco or Seattle. This means high-income tenants, fewer property headaches, and remarkably consistent rents month after month. Now, what about that surprising neighborhood strategy boosting cash flow in Chattanooga? Well, the secret is targeting historic neighborhoods near downtown that are undergoing revitalization. These areas offer properties at lower prices, which can be renovated affordably and rented at premium rates due to their proximity to popular restaurants, businesses, and entertainment hubs. And Fort Worth, Texas, investors seeing stellar returns here often zero in on family-friendly neighborhoods near excellent schools. These areas attract stable, long-term tenants, reducing turnover costs significantly. That means fewer vacancy periods and higher overall cash flow, boosting your returns dramatically. So what was that unusual policy in Columbus, Ohio that's helping investors maximize profits? Columbus offers special incentives for property owners who renovate older homes and buildings. This policy reduces initial investment costs and increases monthly cash flow by attracting tenants willing to pay higher rents for renovated spaces, especially appealing to young professionals. But what about Tulsa's unique advantage? Here's the deal. Tulsa actively attracts remote workers through programs offering incentives for relocation. As a result, the city enjoys a continuous influx of high-quality renters who are financially stable and willing to pay for comfortable, updated housing. This creates outstanding opportunities for landlords who know how to cater specifically to these remote working tenants. Now back to Charlotte, North Carolina. The unusual strategy boosting profits here involves renting to traveling professionals, especially in the healthcare and financial sectors. Short-term leases to these professionals often command higher monthly rents, resulting in substantially increased cash flow compared to traditional long-term rentals. And remember Jacksonville, Florida. Here's its hidden advantage. Short-term rentals near beaches or downtown areas, properly managed, often generate more than double the revenue of traditional rentals. Smart investors have figured this out, significantly increasing their monthly cash flow by taking advantage of tourism-driven demand. As for Spokane, Washington, the surprising niche market boosting returns here is student housing. With multiple colleges and universities in Spokane, student rentals offer consistently high occupancy rates and strong rents. Targeting student rentals can drastically improve your monthly cash flow compared to traditional family rentals. But what's Huntsville's secret investment tactic? Landlords here strategically purchase properties near major employment hubs, NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, large tech companies, and research facilities. Proximity to these employment centers attracts stable, high-income tenants who reliably pay premium rents, making rental properties here incredibly profitable. Finally, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What's that hidden detail investors overlook? It's all about healthcare workers and university staff. Pittsburgh has a vast healthcare and education industry, making it ideal to target these professionals specifically. These renters prefer convenient locations near their workplaces and typically stay for extended periods, dramatically improving cash flow consistency. By now, you're probably seeing the pattern clearly. Picking the right city isn't just about location. It's about understanding hidden factors and leveraging unique local strategies to maximize cash flow. These 10 cities each offer something special, something uniquely profitable. So here's my question for you. Where will you invest next? Are you ready to dive in and start building your rental property empire in one of these cash flow powerhouses? The opportunities are there. All you need to do now is take action.